Hi and welcome back to Stanley Bostitch TV. Today we're talking about compressors. Now a lot of guys tell us they're not really sure how compressors work or exactly what to use them for. So we're going to talk to our expert Tim, give you a step-by-step guide on just how compressors work and exactly which one to choose for each job. Tim, can we just start with the basics? Just tell us how compressors work.
Okay, thanks Dave. Okay, we'll start with this unit here. As you can see, this compressor is a roll cage compressor. We've got the little pump at the back, and that simply draws in air from the atmosphere and then compresses it and puts it in the tank at the front. And that's your compressed air in the front. As you can see on the front of the compressor, you have two dials, okay? The first dial is the tank pressure, the air inside this tank, okay? And the second dial is the regulated pressure, which is the air in the airline, okay? And you can adjust this regulated air through this regulator here.
Why do we want to regulate the pressure coming out?
Okay, if you're using a first fix frame nailer, for example, you'd want full pressure because you want to be able to drive that big fixing all the way into the material, okay? If you're using, say, a brad nailer, a smaller tool, you'd want the pressure to be reduced because you don't want to drive that fastener or that fixing through the material and out the other side, so you would reduce the pressure.
Okay, so that means we can do different things with the compressor.
Absolutely correct, yes.
So okay, we're using the air, and obviously it's coming out of the tank now.
Yes.
How does the compressor keep that air topped up in the tank?
Okay, once the tank is depleted of its air, the compressor will automatically recharge, so it will automatically switch on, the motor will run, and it will automatically build the pressure back up in the tank. Once it's plugged in, switched on, you just leave it.
Okay, Tim, can you just take us through each one and explain what each one is used for?
Okay, first of all we have the small little roll cage compressor here. This is a 6 litre tank, a 1.5 horsepower motor with a dry sump, okay? And this is perfect for small brad nailers and small staplers. You can see it's very light, it's very durable, okay? Then we have the next one up, which is a roll cage compressor as well. This is good for site, and this is available in 110 and 240 volt, okay? And this has a dry sump as well. Then we have the next one up again. This is a 24 litre compressor. This is good for spraying, and this has a wet sump, and this is also good for other brad nailers and other nail guns.
Okay, so you've mentioned dry sump and wet sump. Can you explain the difference?
Okay, with the wet sump, it's lubricated, like this one. It's lubricated, and it's good for dusty environments, but you do have to check the oil on a regular occasion. With a dry sump, it's a good bit of kit, it's a good compressor, but you don't have to worry about checking the oil. Just plug it in, and off you go. Okay?
Okay, so the dry sump may be more suitable for dusty environments or on-site work?
I would say the dry sump is more suitable for environments with site because it's more robust. If the compressor gets chucked around or tips over, the oil will not leak out of it. Okay,
so this is the 24 litre compressor. Do we have anything bigger in the range?
Yes, we do. We have a compressor like this, which is similar to this, with a 50 litre tank. We also do a 20 litre compressor, site compressor, with a 2.5 horsepower motor. It has twin outlets to power 2 nail guns. It also has big, tough, rugged wheels, perfect for pulling across site environment.
It all depends on the application, I guess.
Absolutely correct, yes.
Okay, so we've talked about nailing and stapling. How about other applications for other air tools?
Okay, you can use blow guns, you can use spray guns, you can even use an impact wrench if you want to. Pretty much anything that uses air, you can use a compressor to do.
And which one would be suitable for which job? Say spray painting, for example.
I would use something with a 24 litre for spray painting because it's all about the volume with spray painting. You want more air in the receiver rather than pressure. So that's what I would use.
How about the airlines? Are all airlines the same, or what do I need to look out for?
No, there's different kinds of airlines. Bostitch do 4 airlines. We do a CPAC 30, which is 100 foot. It's very light, very flexible. It's good for site. It swivels 360 degrees. We also do a CPAC 15. A CPAC 15 comes with extra fittings, airline fittings and couplings. It's 15 metres long, and it comes with airline oil, and it comes with a blow gun. So if you wanted to use the blow gun to dust off anything, then you can use that. We also do a Pro Hose. The Pro Hose is fantastic for site work because it's bright yellow, it's luminous, so it's not a trip hazard, and that's available in 15 and 30 metres. It's a great bit of kit for site.
Okay, thanks Tim. For more information on our compressors, check out the other videos on the website.